Sam Darnold has led the Minnesota Vikings to a 4-0 record for the first time since 2016. After the departure of Kirk Cousins, many Vikings fans were nervous of what would be next. Actually, when Darnold signed with the Vikings, no one expected much from him, as he was brought in to compete with the soon-to-be-selected first-round pick that turned into J.J. McCarthy, who was taken 10th overall. The battle for the QB1 spot was never a major battle, as Darnold took the majority of the reps throughout camp. Even before McCarthy got injured, all signs are pointing to Sam Darnold as being the opening day starter. But to everyone's surprise, Darnold found his stride early this season and hit the ground running. Now, let's take a listen to what Coach O'Connell had to say about Sam Darnold so far this season.
I believe Sam is doing a really good job of right now is tying his feet and eyes together, reading progressions and being very decisive of really two things. Saying no if the front side progression is not there, but he also understands through a lot of dialogue with myself and some of our other coaches, the intent of certain plays is not always the number one progression.
Very high praise from his coach, which has many wondering, is this the Sam Darnold the Jets were expecting when they selected him number 3 overall in 2018? Unfortunately for the Jets, Darnold only lasted 3 seasons, putting together a 13-25 record before being traded to the Panthers in 2021, which brings us back to the importance of the Vikings capturing their 4th consecutive win this past weekend. Because Sam had been in a very similar situation before. In 2021, Darnold was off to a hot start in Carolina, leading the Panthers to a 3-0 start, which also had many believing that the change of scenery was all that the former 4-star prep needed before it all came crashing down. The Panthers went on to lose the next 4 games, and ironically, Darnold was benched during a game at MetLife for backup P.J. Walker. Fast forward to present day, and the Vikings have looked like contenders to begin the season. One thing for sure, this Minnesota roster is by far the best that Darnold has had the chance to lead. And throw in the fact that Kevin O'Connell's offense is quarterback friendly is another bonus. And let's not forget Josh McCown being the quarterback coach, which is another important piece, as Josh was Darnold's backup his rookie season in New York. Josh is 18 years in the NFL as a player, and the previous relationship with Darnold seems to be all working in his favor. This has become one of the most unexpected storylines of the 2024 season. If all continues to go well, the Vikings may have found a vet who's entering his prime, and Darnold may have found a home where all the pieces fit. And we can't forget, Darnold is currently on a 1-year contract. There might be Brinks trucks coming to Minnesota. Let's see how this plays out.